Queen Elizabeth does this all the time, only there's normally a bottle of champagne with it.
Another accolade for Birmingham's best loved comedian.
And it says, a pupil here from 1956 to 1961. Friendships made here were made for life.
The school where he made his best friends, recognising his achievements.
It would have been nice to have been on the front door. But you can't have everything, can you know? Luckily it's not in the gents' toilets.
But even for the man who can make a joke out of pretty much anything, he told me in all seriousness how special this one is.
Anything to do with Birmingham is very special. As you say, I had the Walker Stars, and I've got a couple of other awards from Birmingham, Midlander of the Year and stuff like that. They're all very, very special.
And just like 50 odd years ago, Jasper had his best friend in tow.
Alphabetically, I was Bevan, he's Davis, proper name, and we were sat next to each other, and we became best friends. Left the school, went to work at the same departmental store in Birmingham. Then he was my best man, I was his best man.
Nobody else thought we were funny, we thought we were hysterical. I was into football and he was into brill cream. Yeah, he used to have pots of it. And he was suspended once for having too much brill cream on his hair.
He's just jealous because I've still got all my hair and he hasn't.
So those two haven't changed much. But how about the school where they met? Jasper showed me around.
Come with me.
What is this room?
Nobody knows this, nobody does. I mean, this used to be the carpentry room. When I was in about the third form, there was a big fundraiser going on in the school, and each form did its own fundraising, and I organised an insect race in this carpentry room.
Competitive, was
Competitive, yeah, and then you bet on the insects going round. And I had a couple of beetles, but I had hundreds of woodlice. And they were running, and we got them, and then we forgot about them, and then
Brilliant.
So they're in here. So in about 50, 60 years' time, this place will fall down, and I've never told anybody that.
So then, Jasper, what is the significance of this corridor?
This is the sacred corridor. If you were caught running in this corridor, they would beat you with iron bars with big spikes on the end. Sort of. Well, that. You know how stories grow.
Yeah, well, no one's looking. Do you think we could...
No.
Come on.
This is the old headmaster's room. Coming in, it doesn't look like a headmaster's room, but this is where it was. I spent most of my time here being beaten to death for all the trouble that I was causing. But the Bevan was beaten more than me. That's my only claim to fame.
Did you have a nickname for your headmaster?
No, he was very well respected, a bloke called Gaskin.
Do you still feel the tension in the room there? Is it still here all these years on?
I don't know. I suppose that within these walls are my screams.
That may have been the case in 1956, but in 2015, it's cheers. Stacey Foster, ITV News, Moseley.